have we gotten too obsessed as a culture with goals?
Yeah.
Like in my old world, in the university setting, like you used to earn a master's degree on the way to a PhD, and all it was like somebody handing you a cup of water on a marathon.
Yeah.
Like you're a lifetime scholar, and we're just gonna pause and recognize, look how far you've come, and you got the rest of your life to do this. Now they become destinations, right? I'm gonna go get this certification so that I can tell the world, look how much I know, look how many classes I sat through, and I feel like everything's about a goal here and a goal here and a goal here as a place to start, instead of saying, no, what if sleeping better was your goal, or what about having a better marriage was your goal? And if you pull that thread long enough, you probably should work out. You should move your body, right?
Yeah. What's that phenomenon? There's a term for it where you would see this in athletes. Like they train their whole life to compete in the Olympics.
Yeah,
then they get to the Olympics, they win gold, and then they get depressed.
Oh, they fall off the map.
Yeah.
Because their identity was that.
Yeah. That's what happens with a lot of people. You'll see people lose the 30 pounds. I'm here. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What do I do now? Like this is, I don't know if I could do this. I don't enjoy this. So yeah, I think goals are fine, but I don't think we should worship goals. I think it's really important to figure out how to enjoy the process, because then you're always going to want to do that. And part of that is how you go into it.
Yeah.
How do I go into this? Am I taking care of me, or am I punishing me? Is it because I love me, or is it because I hate me? Why am I doing this? If you go into it the right way, and then once you understand that, by the way, once you go into the right way, there's more, right? Then we can discuss the mechanisms and the most effective ways and what's going to give you the most bang for your buck and all that stuff, which everybody wants to talk about.
But that's all minor stuff.
Right. And we'll get there. We can get there. We'll talk about all that. But you got to go into it the right way. If you go into it the right way, then the stuff I can talk about, the mechanisms that work and that help, then they become very effective.
I mean, the parallels with dealing with your marriage or with mental health is the exact same.
It's the same.
Like if you go into a disagreement with my wife to win, we've both lost, right? Or if I go in to show her where she needs, we both lost. If I go in like trying to help this relationship, it's a totally different proposition, right?
Absolutely. It's 100% the same thing. And I found so much value in working with clients who had therapists.
Yeah.
And, I guess my saving grace was I cared so much about helping my clients that I was able to question my own methods when they weren't successful. So at least it dissolved that part of my ego where I'd say, okay, this isn't working. I really care about this person. Like, what's going on? So I'd work with these therapists and I'd ask them questions and how do I communicate to this person? I remember once I had a client, my first time having a client that told me they had an eating disorder. I had somebody who was recovering anorexic. And thankfully I did. I said, okay, you're working with a therapist. I need to talk. Is it okay if I communicate with them so that I can know the right ways to approach whatever? So talk to this person. They said, okay, you don't talk about weight. Don't talk about body fat percentage. Don't talk about how they look. Focus on their performance. And I remember it's like a light bulb. Like, oh yeah, let's just see let's get them strong.
Yeah.
Let's just focus on strength. The side effect of which being you're going to have to eat.
Feel better,
Yeah, you got to eat if you're going to get stronger.
That's right.
And it worked.
Yeah.
It was so effective. Now, you could get obsessed with that as well, but it was a wonderful segue from body focus to performance to, all right, now I'm going to take care of myself. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. And what we've done, there's a few different reasons why we failed to solve this. One is how we go into it. I hate myself. And then the fitness space and the health space capitalizes on that.
Yep.
It's very powerful short-term motivator. If you're hating yourself right now, I can sell you something real quick. In fact, in sales, they talk about pain points. If you ever take a marketing course, they'll tell you, find the person's pain points and hammer on those.
I never thought, though, we're creating them, right?
Yeah.
Let's create a pain point and then solve it, right?
Oh, yeah. Create it, find it, and get that pain point and hammer on that and they'll buy your product, right? So there's that. The other part is the motivation model. Okay, which is, and fitness loves this, right? The newest class. Oh my God, it's so exciting. Urban cowboy hip hop dance class, whatever. It's new, new exercise machine. It's so fun, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. We all love the feeling of motivation. I've never had to convince a client to exercise or eat right when they're motivated, right? It's the other times. So we have to learn how to develop skills of discipline that stick with us forever.